Good morning children. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Have you gone through the video children? Okay. Now we will continue the lesson children. This is the story about the Shubhadatta woodcutter. So one day as usual he went into the forest, deep into the forest to get the fine quality of wood. There suddenly he saw fairies and what he did? He dropped his axe. With that sound, fairies were looking at him only in a surprised way. And what they asked, children, you stay back with us, we will give you everything. And whatever you ask, we are going to give you. So, first thing they said, clean the ground so that we will sit here and we will have the meal. So, he finished that work and we will continue that. They had the food children, they had the food together, fairies and with the Shubhadatta. Fairies had food with Shubhadatta. Please look into your page number 110 children, 110. The next few days passed away like a dream, but he began to wish he had his wife and children with him to share his wonderful meals. Here, days were going on like this only, just like a dream, how the dream will go on like that. And he began to think about his family. I am enjoying the food here. If my wife and children are here also, I can give this food to them, delicious food to them. Like that he was thinking. The fairy noticed this and one of them said to him, whatever is the matter, we don't care to keep unhappy people here. One fairy noticed that Shubhadatta is not in a happy mood. He is not happy by staying here with us. So she noticed one of the fairy and what she said, we are not allowing the unhappy people to live here, whatever it is. Okay? If you cannot enjoy life as we do, you had better go home. What they said, if you are not happy here, please you can go back to your place. Then Shubhadatta told them that he missed his family and that he was afraid his dear ones were starving for want of food. He is thinking that I am enjoying here, my family, my people, they are starving, means they are not having food for them, they are struggling a lot and money also is not there for them. He was thinking about them. Don't worry about them, was the reply. Fairy said, don't worry about your family and children. We will let your wife know what keeps you away. We will go and tell your fairy where. One of the fairies said, we will go and inform your wife where you are. We will whisper it in her ear when she is asleep and she will be so glad to think of your happiness that she will forget her own troubles. One of the fairies said, don't worry, we will go near to her and we will whisper, means in a low sound when she is sleeping, in her ear we will go and we will give the message to her so that you are here, they will come to know. Meanwhile, his poor wife was at her wits and ends about how to feed her children. The boys set out to work to help their mother. Meanwhile, what is happening? Shubhadatta left and wife, she don't know how to give food to the children. She was struggling there and boys, his children were started helping the mother. They would climb trees and chop off small branches with their axes. They would make up bundles of goats and sell them to their neighbors. What they were doing, they were small children. They used to climb the tree and they used to cut the small branches and collecting them, making them as a bundle, carrying and selling that to their neighbors. The neighbors were touched by the courage they showed and not only paid them well for the wood but often gave them milk and rice and other little things to help them. Here, what they are doing, children, they are very small children. Though they are very small children, they are trying to help the mother. They are cutting the wood and selling to their neighbors. Neighbors were touched because by seeing the small children working hard, they felt very sorry. Suppose if the bundle is for 100 rupees, they are taking that for 150 like that. Not only that, milk, rice and other eatable things they are giving to the children. Okay, they felt very sorry. They had pity towards these children. Okay, then one day Shubhadatta said to the fairy, I will not stay with you any longer. One day what happened in the forest? Shubhadatta told to the fairies, I don't want to stay here. I want to go back. I had got a good time here, but I am tired of this life away from my own people. He said, here also happy, I am living happily, no doubt, but I am feeling bored here. I am missing my family members, my own people, so I want them. He said. Then they consulted together and then one of them told him that they wished to make him a present before he went away and they would give him whatever he asked for. The woodcutter immediately asked for the magic picture. Here all the consulted means all the four fairies, they discussed and what they said, okay, let him go, maybe he is missing his family members now, so we will allow him to go. Like that they decided, and what they said, okay, before going to see your people, we want to give you one wish. If you ask anything, we want to grant you, means we will give you. So this woodcutter was a clever man. Then what he asked children, he asked immediately, magic picture, he asked. Very well then, take the picture, they sadly answered, and never let us see your face again. What they said, they were not happy to give that, but they gave him a word, whatever you ask we are going to give. That's why when he asked, they said, okay, with sad face, they said, okay, take, but don't come back here, like that they said. So Shubhadatta took the picture, carrying it very carefully, lest he should drop it and break it before he got home. Very carefully, that is magic picture made out of mud, but it is very precious one, that's why he was carrying it in a careful way to his home. He hid the picture in a hollow tree in the wood near his cottage, for he did not mean anyone to know that he had it. As he was reaching to his home, what he did, children, he has hidden that magic picture in the tree's hollow. Means some trees will be having some hole, big gap in the trunk part. In that hollow he kept this because he don't want to tell anybody about this picture. Then what a surprise it was to Shubhadatta's wife and children when they saw him. As after keeping this picture in the tree hole, he went back to his home and children and wife were very happy to see him, and they were surprised also. After many days he has returned home. He told his wife that he had lost his way in the forest, but he said nothing about the fairies. He said, maybe wife and children asked what happened all these days, where you are, means maybe he don't want, because he decided that he don't want to tell them about the fairies. What he told them, I lost the way, that's why I don't know how to come out from the woods, means from the forest. So slowly I got the way and I came out, like that he said. He quietly used the picture and was proud that he could provide for his family easily. What he was doing without their wife and children knowledge, he is using the picture, children. He is providing everything to them, children. He is giving the food and everything by using the magic picture. This went on for some days. Like these days are going on, children. Shubhadatta was becoming more and more proud of all that he could do, and it seems likely that his secret would never be discovered. Like these days are going on and he is feeling very proud. Why he is feeling proud? Whatever children is asking, he is giving. Whatever mother is asking, he is giving. So he is feeling proud of himself. Whatever they ask, I am giving them. So that's why, and not only that, no one knows that I had the picture, and no one can find out that how I am getting all these things. He is proud of all these things, children. Everybody tried to find it out, and many followed him secretly when he set forth into the woods, but he was very clever on doing them, hiding his treasure constantly in a new place in the dead of the night. Here, all the people are following him. Why? From where he is getting money, from where he is, how he is doing all these things, they were thinking, and they were following him. Where he is going, what he is doing, all these things they were following. But what happened here? No one was able to find out his secret, children, because late night when all are sleeping, okay, doing means avoiding. When all are sleeping, slowly he is to change the place of the picture, because if it is in the same place, anyone can notice that, anyone can see that. That's why what he is doing there constantly, means very regularly, he is changing the place of the magic picture. Okay. Then now he often took out much wine from the pitcher instead of water. Generally we drink water. How much delicious food we eat also. After eating the food, what we need, children? Water. He is, instead of taking out water from the pitcher, he is taking out wine from it. He began to boast of his cleverness. He telling his friends there was nothing they want that he could not get for them. What he is saying in front of his friends, what you are thinking about me, whatever you ask, I am going to give you. He is raising his collar, he is feeling very proud, because I can give anything to you, whatever you ask, I am going to give you. Like that, he is feeling proud because of that. One day, when he had given them a very grand feast in which there were several rare kinds of food they had asked for, his friends teased him, trying to trick him to get the secret out. One day he invited all his friends, neighbors, village people he gave a grand party. Feast means party. And whatever food they are asking, he is providing them. He is providing them. Wantedly they are asking to know the secret, but he was very cleverly doing the things. Shubhadatta was clever and did not reveal anything. He was very clever now. That's why he didn't tell anybody about the picture. When the woodcutter was quite sure that everyone was gone and nobody could see where he had hidden the picture, he took it from the hole in which it lay and carried it carefully to his home. After the party, everybody went off. When he saw that no one was there, slowly he took the picture and he came to his house, children. He picked up the picture and holding it on his shoulder, began to dance wildly above. After that, he took that picture and kept on the shoulder and he started dancing wildly, children, turning this side, that side, jumping that, and this he was doing, children. Okay, he was dancing, he was so happy. And suddenly, however, he began to feel giddy and fell to the ground, dropped the picture. What happened? Suddenly, he had giddiness. Okay, he was feeling tired and he was giddy and he was not able to see anything. He fell down and he dropped the picture also. See here, children, how he seeing. Okay. Then, please turn the page, children. It broke into pieces. See here, children. He's sitting. So sad he is. See the picture? It broke into pieces. Okay. Then, the woodcutter repented his foolishness. Then he came to know what mistake I have done. As time passed by, the woodcutter returned to his old ways, but he had learnt one lesson. As the days were going, now no picture with him. He can't provide whatever his wife and children ask or his friends ask. He has to do hard working, then only he can give their needs. He can fulfill their needs. Okay, he learned one lesson from this. He never again kept a secret from his wife because he felt sure that if he had told her wife about the picture when he first came home, she would have helped him to save the precious treasure. What lesson he learned? If I would have told my wife when I have come back from the forest, I would have told her about the fairies and about the picture. She would have kept this in a safe way. Now, what happened? He kept in his mind only. He kept that words and about the picture, what happened in the wood. He kept that as a secret. Who was the loser? The woodcutter only was the loser. This is the story, children. He lost his precious treasure, children. So he was very sad now. He was very sad. That's why, children, what he said now, I should not, from next time, if anything happens, I won't keep any secret with me only. I will tell everything to my wife. He decided that. Even we also, children, we should not keep any secrets. We have to tell, you have to tell your parents. Not our family matters to others, children. Only we have to tell the secrets to your parents, your family members. Not other than your family members, children. Okay? And not only that, you should not feel proud of anything, children. Whatever is there, God has given you, you must be happy with that. Okay? Whatever gifts you are having, you have to use them in a proper way, children. Here, he misused that. That's why he lost everything. So, you should not do like that. Okay, children? This is the story. With this, we have completed, children. I will send the question and answers Please copy them in the textbook, children. Okay? Learn the question and answers also. Take care, children. In the next video, I will explain you the grammar. Okay, children? Take care. God bless you, children.